Fresno State, number 13, Paul George.
7-43 in his last 3 runs, and they're demonstrating that he's one of the top two-way players in the league. Comes up with the steal. Ferguson got it. Defensive teams in the NBA on the floor. OKC number 3 in defensive rating. Boston number 2. Paul George
shoots the 3. He has all kinds of offensive play. There's George, Westbrook, and Adams.
Interesting comments with us earlier when he talked about how he slowed down just a little bit this year, not getting caught up in Russell Westbrook's pace of the game.
Well, that's a guy understanding that once he's on my shoulder and I'm just going to move him out because of upper body strength. They will find you on the move. So if you're going to try to semi-trap out behind the three-point line, they're going to roll a guy to the basket.
Adams inside, got it to go. First quarter. Kyrie taking on the defensive challenge. Paul George just that much better.
Got contact, put him on the floor. That's why he was open for that rebound.
George weaving through traffic for the two-handed slam.
Continues to beat them off the dribble and get great looks at the rim.
Paul George with the step back made a little bit of space
and give a strong scoring. Now, George is just terrific off the dribble. We know he's got the mid-range game right here because he'll stop on it. But everything up until now has been very nice to watch.
Adams got it back in a dangerous role, man.
Well, also, he's one of our best defenders because if you notice, he was on George early.
And speaking of George, over Gordon Hayward, well, the three ball.
It's time and time again.
Paul George with a little get back. Quickly at the other end, Paul George. 6 games for Boston.
No, he's playing with great confidence.
Lead is back up to 8. George against Tatum. Straightaway 3.
Whoa.
Wet.
Whoa.
Paul George in a nice groove here in the third quarter.
Sarcastically, well, we're doing such a great job of letting them score in transition.
The shot. Because when you're playing against the great contact.
Paul George having his mom and dad there, his sister.
Threes. Remember now, Boston is 3rd in makes and 3rd in attempts on offensive foul.
George, a block and 1.
Now just watch, as he rotates and he just takes the guy out. You can't do that. Well, you can because he's going to the foul.
It worked. Recently, Hubie, that foul against Schroeder, and they also got a win against Milwaukee during this 7-game streak. Hayward blocked by George. Russell Westbrook has 5 consecutive triple-doubles coming into the game today. So far, is 6 rebounds short of a 6th straight. Diallo, say it with your chest, and 1.
Get off the dribble and make things happen because if George or Westbrook gets down...
Celtics out and running again. Yeah. Rozier.
Oh, my.
And he threw it away. George.
Got to get a layup.
And room service for Westbrook.
Yeah, you got to get that layup. Okay.
George with the fake. Draws the foul. You hear him tell us about free agency when we were getting his thoughts on Kyrie's to rest. George off the screen. It fires quickly and gets it to go. Played basketball here in Boston at Boston U. Good save by Westbrook. George with the Euro step, nice. Drawing the foul. More than they are. I think there's a...
It's been evident all night tonight.
George fouled.
Right now for Paul George.
Knocks down the first as the Celtics continue their run of success here at home as we go courtside to Israel.